Welcome to the Navaratri Kali Day. Kali is one of my favorite goddesses. She's the goddess of empowerment and she's very fierce. You've probably seen her before. This is also one of my favorite books. Her tongue sticking out, but this is a pretty intense image of Kali, right? She has a whole bunch of weapons in her hands. She's wearing a garland of skulls. She has a skirt made out of arms. Even she's holding out a head. And don't be scared and don't be fooled. What she is doing here is she's scaring the bad guys. Kali is a pretty amazing goddess that connects us with our internal willpower and our empowerment. And she helps us thrive in those moments where we really need that push. We feel stuck in patterns that are not serving us any longer. We feel that we just got too comfortable in a place where we need to be able to move and break free from relationships, perhaps, that have grown old. And Kali is that energy that helps us blast through that. So she looks pretty scary because she has to, right? To scare the bad guys, you have to be in your power. You have to look scary. But she's amazing. And today we have an opportunity to get to know her and explore her energy. We're going to chant her name, her mantra, and we're going to have a little sequence oriented and founded in letting go, in building up that heat, that inner power, so that we can let go of what is no longer serving us. Quick disclaimer. When we talk about the goddesses in Navaratri in our yoga school and the goddesses of yoga are not revered in a religious way. We are using the archetypes and the meanings of this goddess and the powerful energies that are available to us all out there to better ourselves, to do this powerful work and grow. So, having said all that, and thank you for being here with us one more day, I would like you to close your eyes, observe your breath, bring your palms together to your chest in Anjali Mudra. This Anjali Mudra, palms together, helps us bring in this inner silence and tune into the inner wisdom. So as you observe your breath, I would like you to focus in that little pause that your body makes before exhalation happens. And if your mind starts to wander, then you can go back to your breath. If your mind wants to review lists of what are the things that I need to do later on today, just don't fight it. Let it pass and go back to your breath, or that text message I haven't answered. Continue to observe that breath without trying to change it, just allowing everything to happen as it is. And you can rest your hands on your knees if Anjali Mudra feels like too much. We're going to call Kali's energy, invoke Kali's energy, chanting her mantra 9 times. And as we chant it, I will invite you to come up with an intention, something that needs to go. And you're surrendering to this energy of power, this energy that is helping you grow. Perhaps is a habit that I would like to get rid of, or could even be a pattern that I can notice that it's harming me. perhaps is a goal that I haven't been able to attain because things get in the way, and I would like to remove those things so I can achieve my goal. Or perhaps it's the strength to be done with a harmful relationship, or a relationship that is done, the cycle is over, or a job. So whatever it is, just put this intention and surrender it to Kali as we chant her name 9 times. So we're going to bring our palms together in Anjali Mudra, seeking that inner wisdom and inner silence. And her mantra is Kali Om. It's very simple. So we're going to inhale Kali Om. And you can feel that vibration as you chant her name. Kali Om. 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 Connect with your intention and take a couple more breaths. You can relax your hands. Rotate your shoulders up back a couple of times more, just allowing all that energy to sink as you relax your spine. One more time, inhale, shoulders up towards your ears and let them drop heavy. Feels good. And we can start our sequence, keeping our intention present at all times. Let's go into a neutral spine or a tabletop where our wrists and shoulders are pretty much in the same line. Our toes can be curled under. That feels good to me. For some people, just resting the feet on the mat feels good, but I choose to curl the toes under. Feel what feels good to you, and then do that. As we inhale, we're gonna look up, following our nose, elongating that spine. As we exhale, we're gonna curl the tailbone and round the spine and bring the chin towards our chest. So a couple more times. Inhale, look up. Cat cow. Exhale, curl and bring your chin towards your chest. Inhale. Looking up, following your nose, activating the pelvic diaphragm and bringing the navel in. One last time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, roll. Curl the spine, bring the chin towards the chest. And let's go back to neutral. And then just feel here if your body feels like just moving freely from one side to another. Shoulders, hips, just releasing all the tension that we are carrying that is not necessary to carry with us. Allowing that let go to start to happen. In the next inhalation, we're going to press against our palms, curl the toes under, and go into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, alternating, and perhaps staying a little bit in there, just feeling that stretch in the calves and the hamstrings and the lower back. The shoulders are away from the ears. You're breathing in and out through your nose, and your neck feels good. In the next inhale, we're going to walk towards our hands. placing the feet in the same line as our hips, and we're gonna grab our elbows and dangle here for a little bit, having our neck heavy and neutral, and perhaps moving to the right side and the left side. Couple more breaths here. And as I inhale, I'm gonna sweep the hands up, coming up all the way, and exhaling, bringing the hands to our chest. And then just assess your body for a second and start to realize what's happening. How are you connecting with your intention, and what sort of emotions or sensations are coming up? In the next sequence, we're going to use a mudra called Sepana mudra, which is interlacing all the fingers except for your index finger and your thumbs, and they're going to stay straight up. It's a sword, and it's the sword that is cutting through whatever is no longer serving us. So we're going to inhale, bring our hands up, and exhale, Uttanasana. And your Uttanasana could be bringing your hands to your thighs or to your shins, or perhaps going all the way down. We're going to give all our weight to your right foot and start to lift your left foot. As I inhale, I'm going to start to come strong up, opening the arms to the side, looking forward for balance. Warrior 3. Now I'm going to go into Sepana mudra, and I can feel that heat starting to build in our bodies. 2 more breaths, I promise. In the next exhalation, we're going to bring the left foot back and the arms up, still in Sepana mudra, bending the right knee into Warrior 1. Connect with your intention, and remember, what are you letting go? What are you cutting through? In the next inhalation, we're going to extend our arms, turn our back foot, and go into Warrior 2. Inhale, and let's go into a reverse warrior. Exhale into Parsvakonasana. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. Keeping that front knee bent, your muscles are engaged. One last time, inhale. Exhale, Parsvakonasana. And I'm going to stay here for 2 more breaths. And exhale, I'm going to bring my hands down, the left foot back into a plank, knees to the ground. Elbows are hugging our ribs, chest and chin going down as I exhale, inhaling into a cobra. Exhaling, curling the toes under into Adho Mukha Svanasana. In the next inhalation, let's walk towards our hands. Grab our elbows and dangle. Inhale, come all the way up. Palms touch, Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes and assess your body for a second. What sort of emotions, thoughts, feelings are coming up? And connect with your intention of letting go. What are you surrendering to Kali? What are you getting from her? In the next inhalation, let's bring our arms up and exhale into Uttanasana. And remember, your Uttanasana could be here, bringing hands to your thighs or to your shins or all the way down. Whatever you are, you're perfect. Let's start to give our entire weight to our left foot, lifting our right leg. Activate your bandhas and look for a place in front of you. Opening up your arms, extending that foot back into warrior three, connecting with your intention, building up that power and that strength. And now let's go hands together, Sepana Mudra. Blasting through, connect with your intention. And now exhale, bring your right foot back, bend the left knee, and let's go into a warrior one. Couple more breaths, looking up, shoulders away from the ears. And as I exhale, I open up into warrior two. The next inhalation, let's go into reverse warrior and exhale. Parsakonasana. Two more breaths, inhale, elongate. Exhale, Parsakonasana. One last time as I inhale and I elongate the side. And I exhale and stay into Parsakonasana. Exhale, bring your hands down. Your left foot back into a plank. Hold the plank. Bring the knees down. Your elbows are hugging the rib cage. Chest and chin are coming down as I exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take 5 breaths here. Bend the knees. Bring the toes together. Open the knees to the sides of the length of the mat. Then let's go into child's pose or balasana. And surrender everything. Your forehead is on the mat. You're feeling your spine elongate. Your hips open, and it's a pretty good stretch, and it feels amazing. As we inhale, we come to seated. Extend the legs forward. Rotate the shoulders up and back. And let's try to go into Paschimottanasana or forward fold. The first option is bringing the knees a little bit closer if you can't grab your toes, keeping your shoulders away from your ears. And if this comes pretty easy, you can extend and bring the chest toward the thighs. Couple more breaths. This forward fold. If this comes easy, you might want to grab the sides. This forward folds are going to start to bring the energy down. This is a very short but powerful sequence that you can always do when you invoke Kali, when you need power, when you need to build that heat, and then surrender it. In the next inhalation, we're going to go on our backs and bring our knees towards our chest, extend our arms to the side. And as we exhale, we're just going to drop our knees to the right side. If I want to feel that more into the left side, I'm going to look over my left shoulder. Inhale, bring your knees back to center and let them drop to the left. And you can look over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. You can hug your knees and then just give yourself a little massage. You can roll or you can just go from one side to the other. Just find whatever feels good to you right now. And the next exhalation, you can open your arms to the sides and extend your feet and get ready to go into Shavasana. Melt into Shavasana. Surrender it all. Your body feels heavy. In the next inhalation, bring your knees towards your chest and roll to the right side. Whenever you're ready, take a couple breaths there and meet me seated. Bring your hands towards your chest in Anjali Mudra, seeking for that inner silence and wisdom. Remember your intention and thank yourself for this space, for taking this step, and for doing this for yourself. Thank you. Until next time.